The Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, or Owwa, is the lead government agency tasked to protect and promote the welfare and well-being of overseas Filipino workers and their dependents. It provides and sustains assistance to all its members in all its regional and overseas offices and provides information and guidance through pre-departure orientation seminars. The Pre-Departure Orientation Seminar for the region of Hong Kong. Hong Kong has a land area of 1,104 square kilometers. It is a bit smaller than Bataan. The travel time from Manila, Philippines is approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes. This is the flag of Hong Kong. Hong Kong nationals are called Chinese or Hong Kongers. Their official name is Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, or SAR. Hong Kong consists of Hong Kong Island, Kowloon Peninsula, and New Territories. It also includes more than 200 offshore islands. Lantau Island is the largest offshore island. Their monetary currency is Hong Kong dollar. Here are the following codes when calling from the Philippines to Hong Kong, and vice versa. The Philippines has the same time with Hong Kong. Hong Kong means of transportation are Hong Kong tramways, MTR, otherwise known as Mass Transit Railway, taxi, turbojet, Star Ferry, regular ferry, buses, minibuses. Here are a few reminders you should observe while crossing the streets in Hong Kong. When crossing the street, always look at your right as all vehicles are in right-hand drive. There is a high incidence of being hit by trams and cars. Hong Kong working hours and days are Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday at 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. only. The Hong Kong terrain is mostly hilly, but there are parts which are flat, especially the Hong Kong Island and the Kowloon Peninsula. Hong Kong has a humid subtropical climate. Hong Kong has 4 seasons: spring, followed by summer, autumn, then winter. Hong Kong natural hazards are landslides and tropical cyclones. Hong Kong population is composed of South and Southeast Asians, white Europeans, Americans, Canadians, Australians, Japanese, and Koreans. English and Cantonese are widely spoken. The main religions in Hong Kong are ancestor worship, Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism. Hong Kong is known with the dim sum and noodles. Here are some rules to be observed in having your stay in Hong Kong. Respect Chinese tradition, practices, and laws. Greet when you meet. Be punctual and respect each other's silence. Wait for the moment to eat dinner until you are indicated to do so. Holding the chopsticks upright is considered unlucky, so avoiding it will help having a pleasant mood in dinner. Avoid expressing any bad comments regarding someone or something. Stay away from political and religious arguments. Never use your passport as collateral for loan and avoid dealing with loan sharks. Taking double jobs or part-time is not allowed. Carry your passport and ID always. Any kind of addictive drug is not allowed in Hong Kong. Cigarette products should not be more than 2 packs. For safety, weapons, grenades, firecrackers, bullets, and other explosive items should not be brought to Hong Kong. Diamonds are also not allowed. Within 30 days of your arrival in Hong Kong, get a Hong Kong ID card from Hong Kong Immigration Department. Hong Kong ID card is free, but when you lose it, you will have to pay 305 Hong Kong dollars. Carry your ID at all times. Here are some terms and conditions to be observed while working in Hong Kong. A rest day equivalent to 24 hours once a week, except on official holidays. HSWs are entitled to a rest day with pay during official holidays. In Hong Kong, a worker is entitled to 2 sick leave days per month on the first year and 4 days per month thereafter. Accumulated paid leave days cannot go beyond 120 days. The sick leave allowance is equivalent to 2/3 of wages. In case an employee gets sick or sustains injury, the employer must provide her or him with free medical attention. An employer must grant a holiday to an employee for each of the additional statutory holiday in accordance with Section 39 of the Employment Ordinance. Common problems that you may encounter in Hong Kong are contract violations, non-payment of claims, maltreatment and abuse, poor working condition, and medical cases. Some of the most familiar are rape and sexual molestation, overstaying, excessive placement fees, and employers who keep your passport, which is illegal.
Nang pagdating ko ng Hong Kong, nung unang-una kong punta doon, dinanas ko po yung hirap ng lamig. Kasi winter ang pagdating ko doon, February. Chinese New Year yun. Tapos, nahirapan ako mag-adjust ng pagkain. Kasi, unang-unang ko lang punta doon. Tapos, yung paglaban ng mga winter clothes, hindi ko alam na hindi pala nilalabhan yun. Tapos, yung alaga ko po ay 2 aso. Mahirap pala ng mag-alaga ng aso. Iniisip na lang po yung kahirapan dito sa Pilipinas. Yun ang sa akin, nagpatibay sa akin loob na magtrabaho ng maigi para matapos ko po yung aking kontrata. Ang may papayo ko po sa mga bumalak, pupunta ng ibang bansa o kaya sa Hong Kong, pag bumunta sila doon, wag silang magsayang ng nila pera, oras, kailangan mag-ipon talaga. Kasi pag mahirap pagdating ng Pilipinas, wala silang ipon. Yun lang po.
Yung sa pagkain, kasi yung iba yung pagkain nila eh. Kasi yun nga, yung napakabait ko talaga ng amo ko, yung yung sinusuplayan niya ako ng saging, ng yung mga pagkain na galing Pilipinas. Tapos pinapaluto po niya ako ng gusto kong kainin. Pumupunta po sa Central, nagkita-kita ng mga kapwa Pilipina. Sila minsan kasi nagbabaon sila ng ng pagkain Pilipino. Kaya yun, salo-salo kami doon. Kaya masaya rin. Yung mapapayo ko lang, dapat kasi nga sa akin gaya ko, mabait yung amo ko, wag abusuhin yung kabaitan nila para yung tiwala nila nandyan pa rin sa iyo. Sa katunayan niya, babalik ako dun sa kanila pa rin. Yun po. Tsaka mag-ipon po talaga para pag uwi dito, pwede na mag-for good, hindi na bumalik ulit.
Here are the most frequently asked questions. Things you need to remember and do before leaving for your country of destination. Read carefully and review the content of your work contract, like the type of work, work address, and name of the employer or agency. Always leave copies of your documents with your family, like work contract, photocopy of visa and passport, and other important documents. Set specific goals and how to achieve them. Plan with your family. Make sure you write down the contact details of Philippine Embassy. I still have debts. Can I leave Hong Kong? No, you cannot leave Hong Kong without first paying all outstanding debts. If you still have debts, there is a chance they will report you. The Hong Kong government might suspend your work permit and exit visa. I am a household service worker. Am I covered by the Employment Ordinance? Yes. As an HSW, they are entitled of sick leave, day offs, maternity leave, and paid leave, but not of overtime pay. My employer is not paying me on time and I need to send money home. What will I do? Talk to your sponsor about your concerns. My sponsor does not listen to me and gets angry when I ask him about my salary. What will I do? Call your embassy or polo office for advice. I plan to run away and work for a new employer. What are my chances if I work without proper documentation? Absconding and working illegally is heavily penalized and deprives a person health care, insurance, and other benefits. They carry a higher risk for abuse and exploitation. In settling your problems with your employer, you can do any of the following. Talk to your employer about the problem. Call your agency regarding the problem. Call the Philippine Embassy or Polo office and ask for advice. Philippine Consulate in Hong Kong is at room 206, 14th floor, United Center, 95 Queensway, Admiralty, Hong Kong, SAR. Here are the lists of contact information via mailbox, via internet, and via long-distance call for the Philippine Consulate General. These are the usual assemblies of Filipino communities in Hong Kong.